Day one of me trying to quit my jade. Hey guys, so welcome to day one of me trying to quit my day job to be a rapper, a vinyl rapper. It's not going great. It's been day one for 3 days now. Yep, I have started over 3 times. Alrighty guys, so the first thing that I'm gonna do for every piece that I have to wrap is measure. We're gonna measure how tall and how wide the wrap needs to be. So when I measure, I'm going to add a few inches onto each edge or side so I have something to hold on to when I'm trying to pull it over the edge. I've already tried to do it all in one piece, but the wrap that I'm using doesn't want to stretch. Doesn't really like to stretch. So I might end up doing these in separate pieces. I keep messing up here. Like it keeps bubbling in that little section. And then I also ripped it trying to get it over the edge back here.
So here is my wrap job and it still doesn't look good. This is my, I don't even know, we're losing track. I've tried to wrap this area so many times. First of all, the line looks awful, even though I did use the finish line, and I had it straight when I applied it, but it did not cut straight, so have to figure out why that's happening. You can see here that it is bubbly all in this inside. You can see it really bad right there. yeah, I don't know how to get the wrap to go inside those edges and stick. I've been using this 3M knifeless tape design line to trim or to cut the shape of this vinyl.
It is not giving me a smooth line at all. It's pretty rough. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am gonna try the finish line. I'm gonna compare it with the design line, and I'm also gonna try it with a different piece of vinyl. This one is a matte vinyl by Vvivid. I have a few more of Vvivid's vinyl wrap, so I'm gonna test those out and see if I can get a smooth line. This is the design line cut. You can see it's pretty smooth. Actually, it's really straight with that one. This one, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little rough. This side is the finish line, which is just for regular trimming. And really bad right there. Pretty bad on this side too. But obviously worse. So what I have learned today is matte vinyl wrap is harder to get a clean cut on with this knifeless tape. It's harder. Alrighty guys, I am back. I did some research, and what I have gathered through web pages and forums is that matte vinyl wrap is pretty tough to work with. It seems to be the least favorite for installation and upkeep. I saw a lot of comments that said it's hard to put on because you can mess it up pretty easy, like scratch it, smudge it. Yeah, so I think that it's not necessarily me. It's the fact that I'm a beginner and that wrap is just a little bit trickier to work with. So we did the thing with the tape, or the cutting tape, to see the edges, and you can see that that obviously is a lot straighter than, like, it'll focus. These lines, will you focus? Can it focus? Will it focus? These lines, you can kind of see. They're pretty rough, where these are a lot smoother. Also, you can see that this is like bubbling up in the middle. You see those like wrinkles inside that little circular area. Yeah, you can see that terrible line, not cut very straight. See that bump right back there. And then you come over here to a gloss wrap that I did, and it looks so much better. See how it sets inside there a little bit better? There's a little wrinkle, but I think if I did that one more time, I'd do it perfectly. But yeah, look how easy it is to get it in those little tight areas. No bubbles. Well, there is a couple right there, but this was like literally me just throwing it on here really fast to see what happens, to see how the wrap behaves, and to see what result I got. I literally did this just as an experiment. I'm actually gonna pull this off and rewrap it again with the correct color, a different color. What I'm gonna do is take the matte wrap off. I'm gonna get the same exact color, but just gloss and satin. So we're gonna see how those work. I already know that I can work with gloss wrap and get pretty good results. I don't think I've ever tried satin before. So I'm gonna try a satin finish because I really was kind of wanting like a duller finish, but yeah, so I don't know if matte is gonna work for me. I think I need a little bit more practice yeah, it just didn't work. But I'm also a beginner, so I don't know. But anyway, I guess that sums it up. It's a little bit of me, it's a little bit of the wrap. I'm new, and the wrap's hard to work with. So, yeah. Alright, I'm done yapping about it. The next thing I'm going to do with the bike, as far as the vinyl wrap goes, I'm just going to order satin and gloss, since the matte is a little bit too hard for me to, it's too advanced for me to be working with. So I'm going to order the satin, I'm going to order gloss, I'm going to play with both, see what I like better, and then we're going to try to wrap this bike. So, we're getting closer, just learning. It's fun, so it's okay. Alright guys. Wish me luck.